Alright, is this live? Anyway, good morning everyone. It is now 1 a.m. and here we're gonna make a brand new skit live. Okay, let's monitor. Okay. Alright, is there anything? Okay, so let's get started. What do you need to make a skit? Number 0, naturally you need a script. Then the work files. These are the images, typically, and the backgrounds. And the work files pertains to the working files, like in Vegas Pro. Then the portraits, that's the images, backgrounds, the background images. Yes, we do have them. And then the sound assets, they're very important. Voice assets, these are the people speaking, and these are what we render. Music assets, the musical scoring that we rip from the game, and then the video editor, which is Vegas Pro. Now let me bring you to our Vegas Pro window. For those familiar with video editing, these are the layers. The front layer we have here for blinking, like flashing white, that covers the HUD. And then this is the HUD. See that? The auto skip and all that. And here they don't mean anything, but we just put there for the authentic experience. Back layer is anything that covers, but except for the HUD, the heads-up display. Then, okay, the choice interaction. We disabled this because there are some skits that do not use this, but I use this when there's to simulate interaction. All these, by the way, are editable, like choice 1, choice 2, and choice 3. Sometimes choice 2 is the one that we need, but we base this on the recent choice interactions that have come out of the stories. And then the story dialogues, right here. We have sample text to show what kind of text and the dimensions of it, so we know where each goes. And then the reserved dialogue boxes, they're for 3 and 4 scale dialogues. Let me show you. There. And then for the 3, that's a reserve. And then this one contains our shape parameters. Wait, that's not the one. Here, see this? It simulates shaking, but we don't have a plugin that makes natural shaking. Well, it's not a priority at the moment, although I want to get that fixed at some point. The border GUI, you see that gray one? Yes, that's the one. And if we add a background, there's a black gradient that goes there, just like in the game. Right hand side, higher drawing priority. Left hand side, central character position. Those are self-explanatory. I don't need to tell much about those. Then the lower drawing priority right hand side character position. Oh, this remote communicator. There's one for the left and there's one for the right. It's a matter of copy pasting. There are some skits where I use that, but I don't use it all the time, so it gets minimized. SFX hind layer is when you need a background flashing that's right behind the character sprites. And then we have the background, and then video stream, that's an extra background, extra drawing if I need something. Audio video stream, auxiliary audio stream for video. These are audio channels. Sometimes I create new ones as necessary. And then the end loading screen. There's something about this that there's something about this that I need to redo, but that's for another time. This is also the work files. As you can see, there's one there and then there's one here. Let me show you the ones where I keep resources right here. Every Bregas profile here is more or less a portrait that is already sized. I keep it like this because it's already sized correctly and I don't need to do further adjustments. Makes life easier. Same for the backgrounds. Drag and drop, simple image files, no fuss, no gimmicks. Just drag and drop and everything's there. Sound assets. Let's see. Right here. This is a collection of sound effects ripped from the game. Drag and drop, position, and you're good to go. Voice assets likewise are here. Like that. Sometimes I rename them to keep track of it, but sometimes I don't need to do that. But I need to remind myself to do it once in a while. In this folder are the music assets. They're just like how I ripped them from the game. Intro and loop. Drag both together. Intro and then loop, just drag it as long as how long you need it playing, and it just loops just like in the game. These are technical stuff, but that's more or less how it's made. But what good is this if you don't know what to make? That's right. You need a script on how everything will go. What you need, it's like a sense of direction of how you will do a video. Now for this session we will create a video of Degenbrecher for the upcoming rerun of the Kirag event. The name for that escapes my mind. So let's see. Now here's where things can get tricky. You know your script, you know the you know the synopsis, and you know the outcome, but you don't know how it will transpire. For that, you can pull up a few tricks to get this done. One I'd like to do is, well, is relying on some. Normally, if I can write this on my own, I will, but brain fog can be a problem. So sometimes you can run even if it means coming up with silly things like this, but if it means you can get a gist of the direction for the script, this is better than nothing. So let's see the synopsis. Making sure when the Arknight characters, they can return the bodyguard and Silver Ash 6 new challenges and battles with the squad before her. But 5 new operators, 5. This is now 6. I'm including Irene. She's gonna be big trouble for Degenbrecher. Why? Degenbrecher has immunity to everything but levitation, and Irene does levitation. So let's see. Totter can see eventually. Ebenholz are upper AWP but arts. Texas the Omertosa, the Texas Alter, who can debuff res and hit with res. And then Winner. You know what Winner does. And then I'm thinking of adding Penance because all of her hits can mirror back. But I haven't played with Penance so much. I'm not confident about including her as one of the executioners. If you think she is, comment and let me know and the reason why. This skit is being done live, so if we can justify that, you might be able to change the story in the middle of production. But first, we need to finish the script writing. Okay, so this is what ChatGPT gives us. Well, dear her, a squad of rookies trying to make a name for themselves. You think I'm challenging the mighty Degenbrecher? If I saw it in my sleep. You have to know something about ChatGPT. They do not know the personality of these characters, so they may write dialogues that are completely off character. So you have to be aware of that, which is why I've already done some of this. I've always looked for real good friends and short visiting, but sometimes kids don't look up to the look up to the challenge. Oh wait, that doesn't sound right. Some of the Rhodes Islanders kids don't look like fighters, let alone being up to the challenge. Oh, this is something she might be able to say in character. So, she may be a bit boastful, but I don't see her being like that. Oh, Totter, okay. Hang on. We're discarding these counter banters. We're not putting in it. Ebenholz, we already added that, but arts of the highest kind flow through my veins. I will long suppress graft urtica, but for you, an exception is warranted, Degenbrecher. Brace yourself. Hey, that's something he could say. I would like to give you a taste of Illyrian winds that can rival the winters of Iraq. Okay, Next, it's time. I don't know if Deckenbrecher is the kind to look down on people, but because she's quite honorable in the battle with Sharp, and she's not really someone you could say a villainess. Because after, even though she, even though she faced off with Rhodes Island, she's not really an enemy, so to speak. So, and Texas may very well be briefed of that. So, the generated dialogues for her isn't accurate or consistent. So, but it gives us an idea of what she might say. She might make a comparison with Syracuse and Rain, maybe. Yeah, but we'll leave that alone. Let's go for another one. Golden Glow. Oh boy, this is not how Golden Glow would say things. This is not her. Really have sound so mean. Why? You really have to sound so mean. Yeah, this is something Golden Glow would say. Winner. Okay, now this is something Winner might actually say. Endurance and strength are my allies. Deckenbrecher power is formidable, but I shall weather in the sun and emerge victorious. Prepare for a battle of wills. Sure. Okay, we'll change a little. Let's change this around a bit. Your powers form and emerge for a battle of wills. Show me that you are worth drawing my sword at. Okay. That's actually something he might say. North drawing my sword at. Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is an intro. Using no. Okay, I'm lost for words here. more fun as expected. This part is her musing. You know Ebenholz as the boss killer. This when the event reruns, everybody for sure is gonna try Ebenholz on her. Guaranteed. But this young man, for the first time, I feel peace. Why? If in doubt of someone being in character, what you need to do is read up on their dialogues. It's one of the best ways to keep words in line with their character. So for that, I like to consult Ace Ship or the Arknights wiki. So, for example, Ebenholz, let's see his dialogues. Try to read up and see his speech patterns. His speech of English can be a bit unusual, but you have to imitate that unusualness. See, that one is unusual, and if you can, and you have to find out if he boasts about his power, because last time I read about it, he's not. He doesn't like being Graf Urtica. He does not like it, not one bit. But at the clutch, he can be forced to use that power. Look at this. His innocent witching yet in some now he's dead. Now the first of the witch king's much that suffices. That suffices. Nobody's power is not meant hard, not employ it to the fullest. Okay. With that, we can deduce that he doesn't like his power, but he will use it if he has to. So let's make sure that's how he says it. I've long suppressed Graf Urtica, but for you an exception is warranted. Face here, brace yourself. What I'd like to do here is mix some of his speech here in German, but we're not going to use Google Translate for this because you know how inaccurate sometimes that can be. But then again, ChatGPT might give us something better. So, in the same spirit, let's do that. Translate in German. Of the highest quality. If you're gonna do this, you have to know the structure, or at least know No, very basic German perhaps. Anyway, mach dich very. All right. I like to do this because it gives him a unique character. Wants to come. Don't be too sure about that. Wherever you obscure. I have ways to find you. Okay, that's the Winters of Iraq. Swift and Sonic. Okay, let's fix Texas dialogue. So, if you want to get an insight on Texas's character, the simplest way is to find how she speaks. Especially in battle, that's the most important. You saw nothing. Bad luck. You ran into me. I'll be right back. This will keep you quiet. Okay. So, knowing Texas and how she acts, she'd be like more blunt and telling Degenbridger to shut it. So we'll do that. Degenbridger, you shouldn't be your downfall. Haven't you learned that from even with your awful arguments will be your downfall. I'm not digging it for some reason. Like in a confrontation, this is not something I would see Texas saying. Overconfident. Overconfidence will be your downfall. Simply that. That screams Texas. Okay. And then, do you really have to sound so big and mission implies parallel, but I shall let her storm and emerge with no power is formidable, but every power has its limit. Okay, we might need to revisit Winner's how he says things. So let's do a quick glance on that. Okay. DPS neuter. So let's read his son doesn't most fathom at the sight of their admixture. Follow me. I am fully prepared. This circle not even so. Nervous? No. This won't hurt your eyes. Oh, very like it rains. That sigh still haunts my mind. Oh, yeah, happy ending. Okay. Yeah, but I have. No, no, but I have seen the endings of those that flaunt their power. Prepare for a battle of wills. Show me that you're worth drawing my sword at. Hey, that's better. A Spinoza, but now won't be taken down easily. But this young man, but why? Okay. We'll leave the skit at the sight of Deckenbrecher being like, what the? What is? What is he? Okay. We now have a template of how things will pan out. We now have a script. Okay. What we need now is we have the portraits of these people. So let's do a checklist. Because if we do not have these portraits, we need to encode them before we proceed. You've seen last night's stream where I did such with feature. We will do the same here. So the quickest way to do that is to check my assets right here. Okay. We do not have her for Degenbrecher, so that's a negative. For Totter, negative. For Ebenholz, we do not. For Irene, unfortunately, we don't have as well. I thought I got her already. How about Texas Outer? Oh, we do! Yay! And for the armed variant and the unarmed variant. And for Texas, we also have regular Texas we have as well. How about Golden Globe? We do as well, including custom portraits. For winner 2. I'm so glad I did those beforehand. So our next task is to get these portraits. Okay. Degenbrecher, Totter, Ebenholz, Irene. Let's start with the easiest one. I know I downloaded Irene's picture sets before. So let's check it. First we check the asset name for Irene. 4009. This character ID will be important if you're gonna browse resource files. So keep that in mind when you're dumping resources, whether you're relying on a ship's toolbox or relying on a dump tool. We'll show you that later. For now, let's go to the CG gallery. One thing to note about Arknights source files is that the transparency, or so-called alpha, are separate files. AceShip makes things easier by combining the alpha files and the image together to form a transparent picture. So big props to them. I haven't been able to thank them properly, but most resources are from here. I would like to dump these on my own, but I never really got the time to do these, or do them in an automated manner. So let's look for Irene and see if we already got her. Or we can go to our downloads folder and see if we have that already. Saves us a trouble. We do! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. AVG 409 Irene. But for this, another thing I did not emphasize in the live stream last night is that you need a model picture like this one, where you will base the portrait size and proportions. This is very important because you will be basing the proportions on this picture. If you do not, well, there are still other ways, but it'll be difficult. Oh, we have one right here. There she is, Irene. Okay. We'll remove the movie maker for now because we will be doing portrait alignment. It's the lengthiest part of making a skit, especially if you haven't done this before. Okay, we cut all of these, paste them into our work folder. Well, I'll be damned. Oh well, overwrite. Get one. Paste. Now for model picture, this is a screenshot from our emulator. I use LD Player for this. It's LD Player is the one that works best for my setup. So that's not an endorsement. Even if they go forward and pay me for that, I'd rather not at the moment. Not yet. But sure, if they approach me, why not? Okay. Like what I did to Feeder yesterday, your goal is to match the one on the size on the background with the one that's right here. And this was not easy to do. That's already a fair warning. This is not easy to do, especially if you're gonna be quite if you're particular about details, this can be painstaking. Unless you got it right for in 1 or 2 tries, that would be better. Okay. But okay. Now to align them. Let's show you the other window to show you what I mean with the alignment. Oh. There we go. So the goal here is to match the one at the background versus the one that's right here. And contrary to what you're seeing, if the axis of the cursor keys are inverted, so It's not an easy thing if you're not used to it. The reason why I'm doing this is because drag and drop, simple life, simple production. If things are easy for you, you get more motivated to create things. Simple as that. So we're simplifying and making things easy so that I get more motivated to do things like this. That still doesn't look aligned that well. Oldest trick is to zoom in so that you have better control of how refined things like this will be. So, okay. Once you mute the track, there should be no discernible difference. If there is, like this, try again until the details, whether you mute it on and off, doesn't show much difference. When that happens, it's done. Okay, we're almost done. Just a little more zooming out. Oh, let's zoom it out too much. I need to zoom in. Might need a nudge upward. Okay. Scale out. Okay, that looks good. Virtually no more discernible difference, but we will fine tune it here because I don't want this biting my butt back. Okay, I'll show you the other screen right there. There's a bit still discernible difference. Okay, that 4 point. Okay. Okay, that's done. Okay, Irene is done. We'll now encode all her portraits. We'll delete this pattern layer, delete this, and save as. I have to make sure we're in the right folder, because if I save in the wrong folder, that's gonna be trouble. Number 2. We'll designate it as her staring face. Irene-stare. Then we'll this looks like frowning, so we'll designate it as such. Okay, this is the one that's actually frowning. Oh well, frown 2. Number 5. Grin. Well, designated as speak, because she looks like actually speaking here. This one's grinning. And lastly, this looks like a surprised look. We'll designate it as such. Okay. Done with Irene. Now for Ebenholz. Oh boy, Ebenholz, he has a lot of this and it can be quite a headache. So let's download. Wait, let's check if I already downloaded him. Let's find out his ID. Answering some questions. Hang on a bit. Process is the same. Oh, thanks guys for the comments. Alright, let's see if there's any such things on Facebook. We're simulcast live on Facebook too. But I haven't really told them about this yet. But who knows? Maybe they'll watch. Oh, $5. Thank you so much. Yeah. it's it's my first ever. Thanks. Really means a lot. Okay. Alright, let's get back to getting Ebenholz's portrait. I've been meaning to do this. I want to do some skits involving Ebenholz, but I don't have his portraits for the reasons that you will see later. Now, first, let's see where Ebenholz is. I already saw him around here. I see Fiammetta, but I already have Fiammetta. Already encoded her. Alright, there's Irene, Lunicub. Oh, there he is. Yes. Now, for this browser, I use a plugin that downloads the image, but I have to download this image because this is the one that's consistent with the in-game size. This can be boring, so bear with me. Note here that he has variants for being armed and unarmed. And I have to encode both variants. I have to have everything if I produce skits for this. I have to have everything, or I always have to create on the first encounter. But subsequent encounters, it's just a matter of dragging and dropping. But I'm showing you this because I want people to be aware of how things like this are done. These are not like wished out of thin air. There's work that goes behind this. But then again, the process of making this work can be quite a trip, can be quite worthwhile. We're already clocking at 1 hour on the live stream, and we're now on the process of encoding these portraits. Oh, this is gonna be a lot. I just hope I have Ebenholz's portrait, or screenshot rather. Okay. Oh, I want Cerny too, but that's for another time. So, let's check our screenshots page if we have. Oh my gosh! Oh, sorry! I didn't. Silly me. Anyway, I forgot to pan the window on me working. All you've been seeing is blanks. Sorry about that. Silly me. But now we're gonna see some action. Okay, let's see if we have Ebenholz around here on the screenshots. Because this is my model on what makes it look like and all that. I don't have my emulator open, so I have no way of seeing if or getting a screenshot like this if I need it. That's why I have to prepare some of these beforehand. Oh, I need these later. Oh. However, I recorded videos of that event, so let's see if I have them. Oh yeah, now I remember. The event is named Lingering Echoes. Lingering Echoes. Lingering Echoes. Lingering Echoes. Do I have the recording of that here? Oh, it's probably elsewhere. Videos, captures. Oh, well, that's too bad. Oh, wait. I see it. Oh, here it is. Double click. Ah, this is what I mean. Save image. It's in video rows, never mind that. We can begin work. Sorry. Right. Here it is. Ebenholz's screenshot. So that we get a perfect shot of him. So downloads. Ebenholz, cut, then paste to our work folder. Yes, this can get populated real quick, but it is what it is. Ebenholz 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. So what does he look like in his normal form? The way to do that, okay, Ebenholz has his arms outstretched like this in his normal form, so this is gonna be his default look. Also, if you'll notice, if we pan out, the images are aligned all the way. That saves us one trouble. One alignment, I get everything right all at once. That is heaven sent. So, let's get started. My head will explode if I ever make one of these. I thought like that as well. The things I'm getting used to, and I've gotten the hang of it. All it needed was just to get started, and everything else falls in its pieces and in its place. Okay, let's get started with Ebenholz. I need him, and I plan to do some stuff with him, and maybe with Kraid too. With Kraid. Oh, I wonder. And then I also plan content with Journey, Zerny. So let's see. Alignment start. Same deal. Match output aspect. So that's... Oh, this one might look easier. Since the alignment is gonna be... Ooh! This is... Did I get it right in one try? Almost. 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 Just a little alignment. Okay. Nudge down. Woo! Yes! No further adjustment needed. I'm not seeing the body move. The details are there. Oh, this is one of the quickest alignments ever. So we will name this Ebenholz Casual. There. And now the painstaking process of putting all the portraits into the Vegas format. AVG 4046 ABNHLZ. Okay. Let's copy that so that navigation shouldn't be a pain in the butt. Look what will happen. Alignment retained. Now it's just going to be a cakewalk from here. However, because he has a lot of portraits, this is gonna get boring real quick. But it's a one-time affair for one character. Eyes closed. The reason why I'm putting underline here is if I use dashes, sometimes the ordering will get weird. So I want to make sure that none of this get mixed up. So 12 times 2, 24. I'm encoding 24 portraits. I'm at the third one, first variant. This looks like a surprised expression. So, replace. Thankfully, Vegas Pro has a way of telling you what current image is loaded, so you don't get lost or inadvertently load a duplicate. 3S1, we need 3S2. There. Number 4. I don't know what to call this expression, but he's not happy. Ebenholz teeth grit? It's the line. Grimace. Yes, grimace. Grimacing. Yeah, that's one way of putting it. 4. Number 5. Annoyed closed eyes. The file names for this can get real long, but sometimes it's the only way to keep track of things. 6. This is a sad look. Number 6. Okay, number 7. This has a morose look, so we'll give it that. Number 7. Ebenholz casual morose. Number 8. This is an angry look. But angry, yes, that's an angry look, but a mad look would have eyes that are dilated. I'm going to do an edit of that, but it's not going to be necessary here. Okay. Number 9. Stare. Well, designate it as stare or look away, actually. Look away is more accurate. Okay. 10. Number 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, down to a few. Okay, how do we describe this? Annoyed? We already have annoyed. Let's see. Annoyed, irritated. Anguish, maybe? Alright, let's go with anguish. There we go. Oh, this is... Needless to say, this is green. And maybe I'd like to give a green with a happy tone. I don't know. Maybe we can do that. Maybe we can do an edit of that. But we will do portrait edits, but let's do things step by step first. Let's finish this first. Green closed eyes. And we're down to the last one. Okay. What is this? Stare. Okay, we'll do stare. Since he's looking at the viewer, stare is more appropriate. And this is the last one. After this, we're done for Evan holes. Okay, we are done with Evan holes. Yay, done. That leaves us with Degenbridger and Totter. Now, where did I put those Break the Ice videos? Yes, I also remembered the event now. The upcoming event, Break the Ice. Alright. For Totter, I don't know where I can get his... I need to fire up my emulator. BI. Radio Ross. AK. Let me see if I have BI here. BI. RD. BHBI. Ah, here we are. Break the Ice. Let me tell you something. I used to make gameplay videos of this, but I have to alter some of the musics so that to give my own touch to these videos, but they started feeling cumbersome. Okay, so let's see where Degenbrecher is. This one? I don't know. Let's see. Not this one. Woo! Also, I want to show you something. Oh, why does my player do... Okay. I may need to imitate this one. 2 choices and 3 choices. They're all centered, as you can see. I may have to do that. Alter the Movie Maker template so that this can be accommodated. I may have to do this someday, so to make sure that I got something, I'll save a shot. As you can see, this one is perfectly done in my template. Yeah, but that's enough. Already did Chromatic, so no need for that. Already did Silver Ash, no need for that. Mensch as well, already made her. Red already did for Gnosis too. Okay. Not quite yet. Okay. Although I like doing this stuff, sleep is important. If you don't get 8 hours of sleep, you'll start feeling like shit. However, it is at these times of the night when I feel much better and feel more motivated in working for some reason. Maybe it's because there isn't much people going over your shoulders, or the heat of the day, or stuff like that. Really can get a bit challenging. Anyway, I need to look for I need to look for... Yes! Found her! Save image. Vegan Brecher is in the house. Okay. Load to Vegas Pro. Now let's get her portrait sets. She should be somewhere around the lower parts. Okay. A bit down, a bit down. A bit down. Wait. AVG, okay, Gnosis. Oh, look at that Milce's portrait. Already got her though. Already encoded Milce's. That reminds me, I need to get Gosmontes too. Milner, Winner, Penance, already got her too. Alright. Already got Ines. PG 422 Aurora. Maybe later. Aurora. Gladia, I already got her, but I haven't encoded her yet. Already got... Oh! There's something on... Ooh. Oh, it's Xiao Hei. But I've got something to do. As much as I'd like, the work here comes first. Where is Deacon Pressure? Where is she? I don't know her index number. Maybe the... Wait. She might be here. Okay. Close enough. Close. Yes. Here she is. Seven, 8, 9. I forgot to switch panning. Sorry. There. 9, 10. Huh? Why do I have a duplicate of number 5? We got Degenbrecher. Go to the downloads folder and see what this 257. Ooh. What did I do here? Oh, so this is why. Cut and paste to the AK folder right here. Alright, what did I do here? Well, to refresh my memory... Wait, let's load this first to Vegas Pro for alignment. There we go. Now let's refresh our memory and what did I do here involving her portrait. Number 5. I was editing her portrait face? I forgot what. I forgot what. But enough of that. Let's encode her portrait first. Let's encode everybody's portrait first. Then we'll get to the editing. Okay. Let's get this done. Hopefully this shouldn't be much of a big deal. I hope I get it right in one shot or in a few shots. Merge out the aspect. This could be easy. Hopefully, this could be easy. Match the horn axis, like so. And a little nudge. Okay. And a little resize. And do we have perfection? Almost. Almost. Okay. We need to zoom in so we have more accuracy. So just a mere movement will also correspond to minuscule movement of the sprite or the portrait. Okay, a little nudge down. Okay. Because of the blur in the screenshot, but the body doesn't move much. Look at this. Her torso is virtually the same. We're calling this done. Great. This is done. We're down to Totter, but I'm afraid we might have to load LD player to get a shot of him. I should have gotten him earlier. Fortunately, this shouldn't be hard. Surprised. Frown. Okay, this is actual frown, but let's call this scowl. Protest. Eyes closed. Look away. Grin. Suspicious. Okay, done with Degenbridger. Now let's look for Totter. Where is he? Oh well, let's look for him. 4062. Right here. AVG 4062 is his character index is 4062. It's the same one in the game resource files. Oh, and before that, let's download the snow background. We'll need this. and then we save those in our resource folder. Do you usually play games on your board or something? That depends. I play games when I feel like it, but once you've hit a certain age, games suddenly means a lot less. But I don't want to come to the point where games feels like a chore. That's no fun. Games are meant to make you feel good, enjoy, and maybe get enraged a little. But if it stops feeling fun, that's trouble. Because the moment games feels like a chore to you, that means life has given you a beating. You need to stop and smell the air around you and see where you're heading. Everyone will go through that, especially when they come to their mid age. But each people is different. They have different coping mechanisms. There are different ways of making things work, or how to go around things. It depends on the individual, their circumstances, and their upbringing. For ABG 4000. Okay, we're at the 4000 index. Let's make sure that we're not gonna miss. It's gonna be an embarrassment if we do. Oh, here he is. Daughter's here. Let's download him. This time you're now seeing how it happens. Okay, but now comes a problem. We don't have the screenshots of Totter. Let's see if we happen to have one. Wishing luck against luck. I don't know if we have him. Won't hurt. Won't hurt to see if we do. Okay. It's official, we don't have him, so we need to fire up our emulator. I don't like doing that during the live stream because it consumes some resources, but we have no choice. We'll have to do just that. Oh, it's muted.
Arknights. Nandayo? Nanka yoka?
Okay. This is our own way to getting Totter's portrait in the game. First,
小さい部屋に閉じ込めるのはやめて。怖いよ。あんな部屋はもう嫌なの。
Alright, who are the tired ones? Let's flog them. Just kidding. Okay. Alright, Dorothy. Take a picture and don't forget the people with you right now, because you're working.
Let's see how far this is from my workstation.
Alright, who else? Oh, the three hungry dogs. Well, not scavenger. Mizuki? Roberta? Okay.
何か美味しいものでも作ってみんなにリラックスしてもらうってのはどう？
なんだよ。なんか用か？
Okay, enough of that. Let's get our portraits. And I have to finish that damn event. Right. 11:19. Alright, let's see if Totter's here. Totter should be here. Yes! He is here! Got him. Okay. We got him, and he's the last character I need to encode. There we go. Once we're done with that, can proceed with the voices. There. This is how you do it, because if you want accuracy, you want this size as how you see it in the game. That's how you make a good experience of things. Oh! Wait a minute. Okay, let's swap that around. Okay. Same deal. I don't mind the chickens. Chicken Coon is in the house. Yeah. That chicken is what gives me sunny side up in the morning and afternoon. So don't you diss that chicken. And I'm not the kind who raises food only to slaughter them. I'm not that kind of guy. Okay. Totter, with all his complexity, shouldn't be too hard to encode. Match his size accordingly. I'll line him up like this. And then start scaling. Let's see. Oh. I think I almost got him right. A few more nudges. Wow. That looks perfect. But 4.99. Let's fine tune it. Perfect. 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 We're approaching the point of we can encode. We can start encoding soon. Delete track. There. Okay, AVG 4062. AVG 4062. Number 2. That's a sad look. Eyes closed. Number 4. Looks stare and agitated. Looks agitated. Let's give it agitating. Because the facial expression says it all. He's looking at us. Let's give it stare. That looks like a shrugging expression. Even though his arms don't shrug, that facial expression looks like shrugging. So we'll give it that. Oh, that's a frowning expression. That looks like a grinning expression. Okay, that's a sigh for sure. glum. Look down. Okay, we're now officially done with the portraits. In theory, we can start putting the videos together, but we're doing something unique here, and that's we have voices for these. So we're done with this. We have a voice for Totter and Ebenholz in English. We have for Irene, Texas Girl, and Gloria Milner. Now we need to get voice analog for Degan Brescher. So who can become Degan Brescher's surrogate voice? One person comes to mind. Okay, let's hear her Chinese voice. If the timbre for this one is correct, I'll use this one.
请暂且离开这里。任何打扰我线下工作的行为都是不被许可的。如有冒犯，还请您谅解。
I'm digging this one. Let's get Gladia's voice. And for our next trick, we will dump her voice using copies of the resource files. I already did this before. Now I'll show you how it's done. Load file. This is a dump of the resource files. Voice CN. Index number 474 is Gladia. Huh? Voice CN. Glady. Let's see where's Glady here. Huh? Why is she not here? Four, 7. Oh, that's strange. Four, 7, 4. But why? Why is he not? Why is he not? She's not here. Wonder why. Okay. Let's try another one.
这种为了自己。
Nope. That's not. That's not how I envision it. It's not how I envision Bridger. Gladia's Chinese voice is the one for her. But for some reason, it's not showing in my dumps. Why is that? Oh well. Screw this. Let's go for Totters first. $4062. Let's dump Totter's voice first. Right here. Okay, set aside. Let's go for a little utility I use to put these together. Now let's save this to a smaller file format like OGG. Audio 9192411 Hz mono OGG. What that will do is strip all of its stereo, because a voice is typically just one channel, and consequentially it will reduce its file size like this. 35 megabytes versus an OGG of just 3 megabytes, and the quality is roughly the same. So paste here, set aside. We'll do something with that later. Ebenholz is next. I already have Irene's voice from the previous one, so no need for that. Let's just get Ebenholz. Okay. Index 4046. Back to our dumping utility. You dump all these voices from the resource asset files. And that's done. Now back to our website utility. Ebenholz. Ebenholz audio clip. Select all. Merge. And that's done for you. Save as. OGG. That took a while. Hopefully it's not big. Oh, it's not big. Just right. Less than 10 megabytes and we're good. Okay. I really don't like the fact that we're missing out on Gladiath. So, let's fire up LD Player again. We'll just browse the file. Android. Data. From files. AV, Android, audio, sound beta 2, voice CN. What in the tarnation? It's not here as well. Looks like we need to dump it from the website. I don't understand why. Level memory. But oh, here we are. But it's the Japanese voice. 474. What's up with that? It's not here. Oh well, we're dumping it. I don't understand why it's missing. We're dumping the voice from Ace Ship's site because the assets don't have it for some reason. Sorry for the flashing. It's the browser's fault. I'm gonna see if it's not in the resource file as well. I don't understand why.
Arknights.
Well, I'll be damned. It doesn't exist in EN. But why? Oh well, at least we got her. Enough of that. Let's follow the structure. Okay. Back to our utility. This time, the MP3 joiner. We might need to dump Gladius' Japanese voice. I just remembered. I need to do something with that. Okay. Okay, never mind that. Okay. Let's see how our voice file is. Okay, not bad. That's what we need. And we're ready to encode voices. Huh. Okay, it's time for 11 Labs rendering. Let's start with Golden Glow. Okay. The first to go is Golden Glow, since we already have a voice. So let's see.
Say in a slow, frightful tone, "Do you really have to sound so mean?"
Okay. We'll do some post-processing magic for that. That's already acceptable. Now for winner. Now, since we want him to have a polish, flare, new chat. Let's translate this into polish. In the context of a confrontation. Alright, we'll include the entire phrase. This is to tell the AI that there has to be a polish flair in Winner's speech. So let's see how it goes.
Degenbrecher, your power is formidable, but I have seen the endings of those that flaunt their power. Prepare for a battle of wills. Show me that you are worth drawing my sword at. Pokaż mi, że jesteś warta tego, aby wyciągnąć na ciebie mój miecz, kobieto.
That sounded badass. Let's see if we have Texas. Nope, we don't. So, let's swap. It's time to swap. This time we'll retain her entire English tone. We're not gonna mix Italian in it. We'll just keep it in pure English.
Overconfidence will be your downfall. Nobody stands forever.
Okay. Not bad. I'll take it. Now let's swap this around with Irene. We just need this. Okay, let's hope Irene sounds a bit like Spanish here.
I would like to give you a taste of the Iberian winds that can rival the winters of Kierak, señorita.
Nope, 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 nope. That didn't sound... That sounds a bit common.
Say sarcastically in Spanish, I would like to give you a taste of the Iberian winds that can rival the winters of Kierak, señorita.
Okay, that's acceptable. Irene's done. Next up, Ebenholz. Much debate. Flow in. Right. Let's see how Ebenholz sounds like this.
Arts of the highest caliber flow in me. I have long suppressed Graf Urtica, but for you, an exception is warranted, Degenbrecher. Mach dich bereit.
Interesting. But can we do another take?
Arts of the highest caliber flow in me. I have long suppressed Graf Urtica. But for you, an exception is warranted, Degenbrecher. Mach dich bereit.
Okay, let's hear Ebenholz speak. I don't believe that's how he's supposed to sound.
Graf Urtica fears his ego's engulfment by the Witch King, yet has to employ powers inherited from the tyrant. But now he's dead.
Okay. Compare that to this.
Arts of the highest caliber flow in me. I have long suppressed Graf Urtica. But for you, an exception is warranted, Degenbrecher. Mach dich bereit.
We'll trim this one. I have long suppressed effort, but arts of the highest caliber thingy doesn't sound like him. We'll just trim this one. And then next is Totter. Okay, edit. Don't be too sure about it. Whether you can see or I have ways to reveal. See and reveal. I think this is much better than the original. So let's see.
Don't be too sure about that, madam. Wherever you conceal or obscure yourself, I have ways to see and reveal.
It's right the first try. That was awesome.
You keep the place so messy, but find what you need anyway? Well, that's also a talent, I guess.
Very close. Very close.
Don't be too sure about that, madam. Wherever you conceal or obscure yourself, I have ways to see and reveal.
I believe I already saved this. Oh, I did not. Let's do that now. And finally, okay. Okay, This is gonna be the approximate voice for Degenbrecher. Let's see if this is any good.
I've always wanted to look for a real good fight since Sharp's visit here. But some of these Rhodes Islanders kids don't look like fighters, let alone being up to the challenge.
It's definitely how I'd envision her. You talk big for kids yet. Yeah.
Ha! You talk big for kids that has yet to prove themselves.
Okay, we now here have Neuril's winner Neuril's correct name with the diacritic. Let's see how this voice synthesis reads that.
Your resilience is impressive, Muina Neil, as expected of someone from Kazimierz. But mark my words, I won't be taken down easily.
That's okay already, but it's not like her others. I don't know why. It doesn't sound like her for some reason. It has to be consistent.
I've always wanted to look for a real good fight since Sharp's visit here. Ha! You talk big for kids that has yet... Your resilience is impressive.
Let's do that again. It didn't quite sound like her.
Your resilience is impressive, Muina Neil, as expected of someone from Kazimierz. But mark my words, I won't be taken down easily.
Okay.
Say in a rather disturbed and fearful manner, but this young man, for the first time, I feel uneasy at him. But why?
Ha 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 ha. We're officially done with this collection of resources. You know what time it is now? It's time to put them together. First off, let's put them together. Breaking. We're almost done. Okay. Alright, we're now at the phase where we create something from scratch. We're now at the exciting part. I know that creation phase was quite boring, but that's how it's done. So let's start with the background. It's always the background. It's with the background where things starts. Frozen tundra. It's the frozen tundra. And then the background music. We'll have to right here. It has to be a confrontational tone. So this is the part where we need to listen and see which part works out best for our scene. This can get a bit tricky. Okay, nope, that doesn't sound like one. Nope. Okay, this might work. Exciting 02 might do it for us. Jealous, loneliness, long man, dark alley, nervous. Nope. Oh, did that? Okay, lower the volume because apparently in the middle of the morning that can be quite scary. Ponder? No. Won't work. Okay, I'm digging this. It's like a confrontation like no other. It's like a reunion of opponents. Let's see if this will work out for us. Okay, now we expand these and move this. We'll add the snow ambience because we're in the snow. We need make it sound accurate. So let's see if we have that here. We're done with the background music, so we can start. with the audio clip. Snow, 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 snow. Okay, we found our ambience. Okay. And then we'll do the fade in for 2 seconds. And then we'll do a walk sound effect. This is Degenbrecher coming in. So snow footsteps. This is a bit too loud, so we're halving the volume right there. And then central, we'll put Degenbrecher. And then fade in. Okay, now she'll speak here. Okay. Now let's add the voice.
I've always wanted to look for a real good fight since Sharp's visit here. I've always wanted to look for a real good fight since Sharp's visit. I've always wanted to look for a real good fight since Sharp's visit here. But some of these Rhodes Islanders kids don't look like fighters, let alone being up to the challenge.
Let's... Right. We're now putting it together. So, if you're still around, you'll find this a treat for the census.
I've always wanted to look for a real good fight since Sharp's visit here. But some of these Rhodes Islanders kids don't look like fighters, let alone being up to the challenge. I've always wanted to look for a real good fight since Sharp's visit here. But some of these Rhodes Islanders kids don't look like fighters, let alone being up to the challenge.
Okay. Now pan to the tree. Left. Retort. Okay. Okay, now Irene. Okay. Okay, remember this solid color here? This is where the shaking part is. We'll add the shake stuff. This will give the illusion that, or rather, this will imitate the shake as you see in the cutscenes of the game. Now, Golden Glow will be the first to speak. And then this brightness and contrast will dim the inactive character, just like in the cutscenes. Okay, now let's
say in a slow, fright.
Okay, we're trimming that down.
Do you really have to sound? Do you really have to sound so mean?
Okay, we're gonna go for one of the post-processing. Speech 1, speech 2, speech 3, and then 12 or 115.
Do you really have to sound so mean? Do you really have to sound so mean?
Oh, okay, that's introducing artifacts, so we have to be careful, because we're slowing it down, but it still has to sound right.
Do you really have to sound so mean?
Maybe we'll add a little pitch to give her an outrage tone too. Okay.
Do you really have to sound so mean?
And we're getting there, and the background music I picked is quite epic. At first I was like, oh, this may not fit, and then like, wait, with the tone and the environment, it's working out better than expected.
I've always wanted to look for a real good fight since Sharp's visit here. But some of these Rhodes Islanders kids don't look like fighters, let alone being up to the challenge.
Do you really have to sound so mean? sound so mean? Do you really have to sound so mean? Do you really have to sound so mean?
Let's insert a video track. We'll need it to emphasize Texas's position. And then we'll have golden glow focus to the back. Okay, we'll just simply name her as Texas. Okay. Next, let's grab Texas's sample. Ah, here we are.
Overconfidence will be your downfall. Nobody stands forever. Overconfidence will be your downfall. Nobody stands forever.
And now for Irene. Let's get Irene's.
Say sarcastically in Spanish, I would like to give you a taste of the Iberian winds that can rival the winters of Kirag, señorita.
Quiera. Quiera. Okay, let's get Irene. Irene.
I would like to give you a taste of the Iberian winds that can rival the winters of Kirag, señorita.
Okay, she's soft-spoken, but I can feel the venom in her.
Do you really have to sound so mean?
Wait a minute. That slowdown isn't feeling right at all. I can feel the artifacts. Time stretch might not be a good idea. Unless we reduce it.
Do you really have to sound so mean? Do you really have to sound so mean?
Okay, that's better.
Overconfidence will be your downfall. Nobody stands forever.
I would like to give you a taste of the Iberian winds that... I would like to give you a taste of the Iberian winds that can rival the winters of Kirag, señorita.
A taste of Iberian winds. You know what that means. Okay. Okay, that's already there, so... Okay. Okay. We're putting the shapes. And then the voice.
Ha! You talk big for kids that has yet to prove themselves. Ha! You talk big for kids.
Okay, we'll omit this one.
Rita.
You talk big for kids that has yet to prove themselves.
We dropped the ha part. It just doesn't sound like her, and this one makes it flow better.
Kirag, señorita.
You talk big for kids that has yet to prove themselves.
And then the arrangement is now Totter, Milner, and Ebenholz. Look at this. This is the team that will take down Degenbrecher. Uh-oh, we gotta wrap this up. It's already 4 a.m. But this is almost done. Okay, let's brightness and contrast. We'll need this. Okay, looks like we need to extend this. I mean, these things, not the time. I'm not really interested in burning the midnight oil. Not yet, anyway. Totter's fine as it is, so it's a matter of slapping it in and done. Now first.
Don't be too sure about that, madam. Wherever you conceal or obscure yourself, I have ways to see and reveal. Don't be too sure about that, madam. Don't be too sure about that, madam. Wherever you conceal or obscure yourself, I have ways to see and reveal.
Okay, next. Alright, we need to get his name right this time. I made a mistake about Winner's name. There. Now that's the correct one. Okay. Well, ultimately we will not use the Polish talk. I don't know why, but it sounds better like this.
Degenbrecher, your power is formidable. But I have seen the endings of those that flaunt their power. Prepare for a battle of wills. Show me that you are worth drawing my sword at.
Holy shit, that was badass. That was badass.
Degenbrecher, your power is formidable. But I have seen the endings of those that flaunt their power. Prepare for a battle of wills. Show me that you are worth drawing my sword at.
Okay. once again, we'll use this. Oh yeah, we have to save this. There.
For a battle of wills. Show me that you are worth drawing my sword at.
Okay, now we have to make sure that we're getting it right.
Your resilience is impressive, Muinarnir, as expected of someone from Kajimir's. But mark my words, I won't be taken down easily. Your resilience is impressive, Muinarnir, as expected of someone from...
Okay, need to chop this to set up pacing of the words.
Your resilience is impressive, Muinarnir, as expected of someone from Kajimir's. But mark my words, I won't be taken down easily. Your resilience is impressive, Muinarnir, as expected of some... Your resilience is impressive, Muinarnir, as expected of someone from Kajimir's. But mark my words, I won't be taken down easily.
And then here it comes. And then here comes the real threat. Okay. And the last one is with Ebon Halls.
Arts of the highest caliber flow in me. I have long suppressed Graf Urtica. But for you, an exception is warranted, Degenbrecher. Mach dich bereit.
Uh-oh. Fortunately, I was saved, so we're gonna be okay.
Your resilience is impressive, Muiner Neal. As expected of someone from Kajimir's. But mark my words, I won't be taken down easily.
We're at the last leg. This is done. About done. We'll adopt the old ways how phrases are translated in game, because this introduces variety. We have to be careful now.
I have long suppressed Graf Urtica, but for you, an exception is warranted, Degenbrecher. Mach dich bereit. Brecker, mach. Degenbrecher. An exception is warranted, Degenbrecher. Mach dich bereit. Degenbrecher. Mach dich bereit. But for you, an exception is warranted, Degenbrecher. Mach dich bereit. I have long suppressed Graf Urtica, but for you, an exception is warranted, Degenbrecher. Mach dich bereit.
Okay, let's make this fade in a little longer than usual.
I have long suppressed Graf Urtica, but for you, an exception is warranted, Degenbrecher. Mach dich bereit.
Okay, we're at the very last now. Very last stage. We'll trim this one. Alright. We'll create a track that's consisting of Degenbrecher musing to herself. For that, we used reverb. Room reverb. Rich Hall, okay. Now, what will happen here is Degenbrecher's facial expressions will be from playful to serious. So, frown then scowl. Cause okay.
Mach dich bereit.
Okay, this is at the point where she speaks in a or introspects in a rather panicked manner. And we're about done. After this, it's publishing time.
But this young man, for the first time, I feel uneasy at him. But why?
We're at the home stretch. It's done.
Is warranted, Degenbrecher. Mach dich bereit.
But this young man, for the first time, I feel uneasy at him. But why?
Okay. This is it. The skit is done. And now let's play it in all its glory. Alright. Y'all ready?
I've always wanted to look for a real good fight since Sharp's visit here. But some of these Rhodes Islanders kids don't look like fighters, let alone being up to the challenge.
Do you really have to sound so mean?
Overconfidence will be your downfall. Nobody stands forever.
I would like to give you a taste of the Iberian winds that can rival the winters of Kirag, señorita.
You talk big for kids that has yet to prove themselves.
Don't be too sure about that, madam. Wherever you conceal or obscure yourself, I have ways to see and reveal.
Degenbrecher, your power is formidable. But I have seen the endings of those that flaunt their power. Prepare for a battle of wills. Show me that you are worth drawing my sword at.
Your resilience is impressive, Muinanil. As expected of someone from Kajimir's. But mark my words, I won't be taken down easily.
I have long suppressed Graf Urtica. But for you, an exception is warranted, Degenbrecher. Mach dich bereit.
But this young man, for the first time, I feel uneasy at him. But why?
There we go. It's all done. Alright, we're wrapping up this. And after that, I'm publishing this. So let's save. And we'll do what we do to all videos. We render it. And hopefully it's not gonna crash on us. Because it takes so much memory that that's just what happens. Hopefully that's not the case. There we go. Less than a minute, and we're done. To all who watch the streams, thank you very much. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, I've always wanted to show the behind the scenes for this, but I could not do a presentable method to pull this off. But with live streaming and me getting the hang of it, I guess that's one promise delivered. So here we are, and I'm tired and beat from all that. It's time for me to hit the hay. Again, thank you very much, and we're gonna sign off in a few seconds. Once again, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.